No, 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 we are not going.
far distance away, we have like the very beautiful mosque, and I think it's just like such a drastic change from what we see in like poverty, so compared to like a even a walkable distance, and it's just sad how like they invest into this mosque instead of people who are living in these conditions. And I feel like I also heard like the vice president was in the mosque, and I asked if he comes here regularly, and like I got the answer yes. So I was like asking like why doesn't he help invest into the community and help? That was my experience, and that's what stood out to me most. Thank you.
This because like I'm Jamaican, and it was like cool to see that like I could see some sort of representation from my culture here in Ghana, even though it's not like the same country. And then so this was one store at the market where like they sell like herbs and like goods for people who like are sick and things. And I thought it was cool that you're telling us a story about how like people from all over come to get things from there on Wednesday from like other countries in Africa, and like they come all together. And I thought it like represented like unity, and like I liked how like even though like it's in Ghana, like they all come from everywhere to like unify and like get all the time.
I caught this picture of this lady at the market. She sells like spiritual like items. She was very kind and like willing to like show us and let us take pictures. And I feel like there was so much love in her. She was so kind, giving us like experiences. And I saw like in this market, I see like the different spices like out in the open, and like you smell them like going through like Coach Cash or something with the smell, like fruitful and like.
And I feel like that symbolizes dedication and how like they're really like trying hard to like pursue their dreams. And another photo that I have here is like of the cows and like the conditions that it's in. And I feel like you could really see how they're trying their hardest to like be like have a higher education when like conditions are like this. And I feel like they're very dedicated, and they're not, I don't know how to explain it. Like they're not gonna stop even though like it's like this. And I feel like it needs to change.
And it made me think about like seeing all those kids and like how they value education even though they don't have easy access to it. And it made me think about how like living in New York, how easy it is for me to go to school and get the resources I do. And I was also having like a really good conversation with this young woman where we were talking about the cultural exchange like between like renting houses, like employment, just like how different the culture is there compared to the United States. Yeah, I think it was a good conversation. Awesome.
It reminded me of New York in that, like how the cats, like there's a bunch of like stray cats and they don't bother you, and the ghosts didn't bother me. Like they would just walk past, so that's what it reminded me of.
Picture of the gutter. The gutter stood out to me. The gutter had stood out to me because I remember Fatih was telling us that like the community tried to clean the gutter, and 3 days later it got dirty again, and it showed me that even through the conditions you guys are in, you guys persist and try to live your best life.
On the side and things like that, but I feel like I was talking to you and you were saying how like, you guys make food as like a favor for each other, and like I feel like you guys are so much unified. I feel at home, but then again I feel like in New York like we should also like be more unified. I feel like New York is so like it's so like based off of money, and I like how you guys are like you guys stay unified through food and through the culture, and yeah.
And it was like, I didn't really get the opportunity until today. And then I saw like their living conditions and like what they were eating. And I was just like, oh my god. Like,
I'll get to your good before.
but like, I love animals, and I feel like if I do want to help out, I want to at least start with like, you know, and then go on to bigger things, and like also making like animals a part of the community as well.
And when I took it, like it reminded me of like not like when I came, not here, but like when I came to Vinny, like when I was little, and the smell like it reminded me. And I took this picture of the moss at the back, and like to me like it like shows like symbolism, like despite like the conditions that we saw, like there's a place that you guys all come together and like worship.
I took a picture of the mosque because it made me realize that as an entrepreneur that I want to expand my knowledge on, I want to create a mosque back home in Senegal where there's more, how would I say, like a more beautiful way to show the vision of Islam. Because you can tell, somebody said, I don't know that, but you can tell the difference within the beauty of the mosque and then the poverty. And I feel like it should be spread to people instead of just being having a great split. Especially if the vice president is there. Like, you should definitely see that his people is wanting to spread the knowledge of Islam.
And I thought it was really powerful because in the midst of all the poverty, the kids were still enjoying themselves, they were still having fun. And resilience just stood out in my head. No matter what's going on, they're still enjoying themselves, they're still pushing forward, and resilience is a big part of that. That's what I love. And my highlights. I'm from LA, I'm from Los Angeles, so to see the Los Angeles community, that actual park was called Los Angeles. So it was super cool to see, so I love that.
The idea is there, but the not executed is the problem. That's why spread out initiative is here to help us be the voice of the community. For me, working and like, let me say, living in Lima is like, anything I just see is like an everyday thing to me. Because nothing is changing. It's just the same. New leaders come promise something, they come and then they just do their thing, and they just do the things that we've done for years. So everything is just a great thing, but they're executing the concept.
That trip was wonderful and it was fun. Like, the communication was there, everything, they like to know more, they ask more questions, and they also ask them more. Like, everything was very wonderful. It was like,
Growing up in Lima as a girl is very challenging because we face a lot of problems, especially when you're a girl. The problems in the society is like, if you don't know your goal, like you don't know where you come from, and you don't know what you are getting to, you end up drawing back because of what others are doing. So I'd like to advise others that no matter the society you find yourself, you should know where you are going, and then you should know where you're coming from, and then that will push you to get what you want. Okay?
Growing up here with such huge talents in football and all those stuff, but then we don't have like the opportunity to explore our talents here in Lima. I know of plenty of people who know how to do graphic designs, art, play football, but then they don't have the funds, they don't have the opportunity to explore it. So, but with all these challenges they are facing, they still look forward and try to hit their targets. And I have an example of Kudus Mohammed, who are from Lima and now lives in Ajax in the Netherlands. Due to the struggle and everything, he didn't give up. He still held to the way and now he's making it and it's very good, So I want to tell everybody that whenever you're having something ahead of you, don't look at your struggle, just do it. Without failure, there's no success. So you just see the target and you are confident.
What he said was very true, like about the struggles and everything. In human there is a lot of happiness. You can be going about, still, your mind is you are going about, like you are at a standstill, you are not going anywhere. So with you guys coming in here and helping SY and everything, that's wonderful. I want to appreciate you for that. Many people, SY has done a lot for us. Many people has come here and has made seriously, has made for real. I want to appreciate you.
I'm one of the teachers here as a chaperone, and I took this picture of Cherie in front of the mural that you all painted recently. And then I also noticed walking was something from the NDC, just showing how like you all care about your community, you want to be engaged, you want to challenge what the government's already doing or not doing for the community, but there's multiple ways that you could do it. You could do it through your talents in football, through your talents in art, your talents in computer science. And I think that was just really motivating to see. And outside, even though like poverty's going on in a lot of different ways, it's going on here, it's going on in New York City, but you make money as a tool to survive, but you focus on what God has given to you. The talents, the blessings, the way that you interact with each other, the exchange that we're having right now, you use that to make the world a better place. And I just want to shout you out. I appreciate the conversations we've had. You were really good towards me.
Awesome. A really big shaded tree, but I was mostly impressed by the roots. Roots are very important to me. They help keep me grounded. And it always just helps me come back to who I am, where I come from, and also no matter the circumstances around you, as was this tree, the roots were holding strong, and so my roots kind of help me get through whatever it is I'm going through.
Everybody's gonna get a piece of paper. Can you pass it out to them? Or you can take it. So everybody's gonna get a piece of paper and a pencil marker pen. And you have about 2 minutes. The children, that might be fun. Alright, just so you can express your thoughts, I'll make it 5 minutes, okay? So you'll have 2 additional minutes. Alright, everybody gets another 2 minutes. Wait.
So I'm not a good artist and I'm a bit of a cornball, so my drawing is very simple. The beautiful, this is supposed to be a mirror. So what's beautiful is black people. So all y'all.
That's wonderful. Nice.
So beautiful to me, being able to be able to be and draw input skills. I thought that was really cool being Japanese. But also too, I wanted to share this blank page because beautiful to me also means having a blank canvas, being able to write your own story, being able to write your own path. That's a lot of what I heard today. Wonderful. I do a book club. It's like, but Trace said what Wayne said, and like black power, like standing up for black people, like actually like the struggles is very beautiful to me because it's like this is your culture, this is something that you have to fight for, like making sure you just have to like everybody. Yeah.
So what's beautiful to me is the journey, our life journey. That no matter where you start, no matter which way you go, no matter how heavy the load may get along the way, even if it changes colors, so you think you're going in one direction but then it happens to change in another, if you go in circles, as long as you keep going, the beautiful thing that you'll find is that you will get to the destination and all the things that you will pick up along the way is what makes you who you are, and to me that's beautiful.
There are times the moon comes, and then if you want this to be bright and so light, there are times, sometimes the moon shines, it glows, and then sometimes it's hard. So if you want to like relate this to your life, there are times that you definitely glow, there are times that you shine, and there are times that you like you have sunshine. So in everything in your life, you are trying to get.
I love where I come from. I come from the north, and the northern Ghana. It's a place called India. It doesn't look much like where I come from actually, but I just try to see something from where I'm from. That's what.
These are our African grandmother. Oh, she's beautiful. And the old and also this is the Scotchy sun. The hat that she's wearing, we rent out from the Scotchy sun. And also she serves as fashion. She did fashion. That's why she's dressing the hat and the earring that she's wearing. That's
I think we are from a poor community. Everybody here is trying to make a living, to live in a big house. After that, you can come back to where you come from.
Hey!